Hello, Capricorn. This is your 2022 June psychic insight and guidance. I'm Sara Perry. Thank you for tuning in today. Hello, all my regulars, and hello to any newcomers out there. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe because it really expands the channel. And if you'd like to have a private consultation with me, then do check out my website. So what have we got for you in June? I feel like you're teaching someone else some tricks. You're the one teaching the lesson. You are now going to take on the head role of the teacher, and you will be leading the team. For some of you, you may find you are moving into a managerial role. For some of you may deciding that you'd like to go into teaching. And for some of you, you may just feel that you're able to use your knowledge to help other people. I'm seeing this kind of guidance counselling and stuff like that, you know, people using their experiences to help people improve their lives. There's a lot of kind of new age energy around, floating around now, and a lot of people wanting to get in on the act. You know, at one point it was a little bit taboo, and now it's kind of like, well, there's nowhere else to go, so I'm going to have to like trust in my higher self and the higher vibration. There's going to be a lot of self-reflection going on, and that's going to bring celebrations in itself, because by self-reflecting you will understand how to connect the dots more easily and what all this has been about. You know, it's like, what is the life mission here? And what on earth is it all, you know, what's going on? What's this chaos all about, kind of thing? And I do see you understanding the negatives a little more and realizing that they're actually giving you an open doorway and an opportunity to have a more balanced and productive life. Now, there is a little bit of stress ahead, but this is about you stepping into your power. I feel like the universe is pushing you to step further into yourself, to understand yourself a bit better, you know, to take the lead role. And again, show others, lead by example. It's so important, you know, and if you've got kids, or you know, you're around people that really look up to you for guidance, remember, what you do is what they're learning. Everything you do, if you're going to teach something as well, remember that you are doing it and you are living by those rules. I remember not so long ago saying this, you know, realizing that, you know, I was telling somebody to do something, and then questioning what was going on in my own life, and then thinking, well, actually, I just need to listen to my own advice, kind of thing. And we all do it, you know, we forget, we don't realize that, you know, sometimes it's a lot easier to say it, let's just say it. It's a lot easier to put it out there and, you know, to talk a big talk, but it's walking the walk that matters. Now, some of you may be feeling a bit unhappy where a relationship is concerned or in your home life, but I do see an agreement coming or a contract. Maybe this is a decision that's being made in your family life, or maybe something around your home is going to get settled. There's definitely a sense of agreement. It may not be what you wanted, right? And I don't want to upset you with this, or for you to become all nervous and worried. But it may be that, you know, if may say you're in a long-term partnership and things haven't been going well for a long time, and you kind of know it's over, and then you think, well, look, I've got one more chance, and you're feeling frightened that, you know, you're going to be left hanging, that, you know, you have a discussion and there's still that little bit of hope that, you know, it's all gonna come good, but deep down you kind of know it isn't, and it doesn't, you know, it's kind of that situation. It may not be what you want, but it will give you peace of mind. All right, that's all I'm going to say. It will be for the better, and it will allow you more opportunities and more chances, and I'm seeing a lot of happiness coming in and a lot more inspiration. Sometimes we just have to close the door. I mean, there's hope and there's faith, but even having hope and faith, it's best to let go, because when it's not there, you know, it's like being in love with somebody who's already married, you know, and thinking, oh, well, is this going to work? You know, they're flirting with me. Well, they're already married. You know, they've still got to come. If you're going to make it work long term, they've still got to leave their partner. They've still got to make a decision. So it's going to get mucky. It doesn't matter which way you look at it. All right. So really consider that. There's a new beginning though here, and I do see a soulmate connection. So even if something doesn't work out in your favor, something else will come to replace it. All right, I feel like whatever is meant to end is going to end, and this message is coming through to give you that peace of mind. So although your heart might be aching, or you might be feeling a bit lost at the moment, or maybe you're feeling that, you know, maybe you're just dating and the new dates aren't working out so well, and you know, things aren't panning out. It doesn't have to be a long-term marriage or partnership. You know, there's something better coming in, and it hasn't worked for a reason. Now I've got Taurian energy here, which is bringing rewards. Now this could be something that you did around Taurus time, or that you endeavored, or you know, you were doing. That's mid-March to mid-April time, is it not? No, it's not. It's mid-April to mid-May time. Okay, so it's quite recent, but it could be somebody who was born around that time is linked to this. It's something that you've put a lot of effort into, something you've worked really hard on, and I do see rewards coming. So something is going to come, which I suppose may soften the blow in other areas of your life too. Now, there is a sense of family feel coming in, and you're going to learn a little bit more information about a family member. This is somebody that hasn't been making decisions. They've not been committing. Now, this could be to do with disagreement. So it could be somebody that close, or it could be somebody else in your family who's been a little bit hit and miss, or a little bit off, and they haven't really been saying yes or no. You know, they're sidestepping. I feel you're going to understand why very, very soon. Do what you love. When it comes to work, do what you love. When you do that, you're going to get much more communication coming through, right? So if you've been really hit with Mercury retrograde this month, and you feel like, you know, there's been delays, no one's calling you, that kind of thing, and you feel like everything's just stopped, then look, maybe it could be the retrograde and it's just giving you time to reassess, or ask yourself, is this the job that I really love? Because when you're struggling in a job, you really see whether it's worth it, don't you? So consider that. Loyalty to the self. There needs to be more structure here. You need to give yourself more me time this month, okay? That's a real important word coming from Spirit, saying give yourself back more and you will gain more rewards. And you will also gain more control, and feel like you're going to get more control of your happiness as the month goes on, and something is going to come full circle. Watch yourself being drained, okay? It's like if you're drained, then you miss the really good stuff, and you're missing the good surprises coming in. You're about to cross over into a new playing field, and it may feel a little bit tricky to start with. And they're saying you will have to step into your power before you do so. You really need to be in your confident mode, or a confident mind state, or mindset, sorry. Somebody might be awkward. So it's like you cross over the bridge, there's the Emerald City and everything's wonderful. And then you get there and there's this like gnarly person at the end saying, well, you know, you have to work hard to fit in, you know, and they're making it a bit difficult. Or maybe you're reluctant to let go of the old life. There's jealousy there. There's people that may be thinking, oh, how did that person step up so quickly? How did they get in on the action? You know, this is, I feel, to do with this opportunity that's coming at the beginning of the month. But there's a lot to learn here from these people, and these reactions, and how you react, you know, how you feel, what fears are triggered. You know, some of you may feel like at that moment, you've gone back to primary school on your first day when you don't know anybody and you've been abandoned by your parent at the school gates, you know. So have a look at that. There's healing that can be had from this, and also realization of the fact is you're grown up now, you know. You don't have to do this. You don't have to put up with this. The realization of actually how powerful you are, and that's why people are jealous, and that's why people, they become defensive and fear. They become, you know, resistant because they're frightened. They don't know how to react. See everybody as a bunch of dogs meeting for the first time. Dogs, their heckles come up, you know, and it's all fear, aggression. And that's how people act in real life. We're all just a bunch of dogs, really, just wanting to be loved and feel secure. Now, there is some temptation coming in. Just be aware of the hand that feeds you, okay? Something's going to be revealed later, but if something comes in and it's all sickly sweet and there's something really lovely and tasty and flavoursome about it, just be aware that there could be some conditions around that, okay? I'm seeing female energy around this, and somebody wanting to be your friend, you know, someone wanting to be around you a lot. I think you're going to pick up on this, but there's a reason again. It's like they've heard something about you. They want to be part of what you're doing, but I just don't like their energy. I don't feel they're going to be committed. I don't feel they're going to be consistent. So if you're thinking about employing someone that's like that, you know, they're going, I'm giving you an apple to the teacher, you know, love me, I'll do everything right. Anything you say, miss. That's the kind of person you want to be watching, all right? They might do their work brilliantly and come up with A's every time, but it doesn't mean that they're centered and they're grounded, and that's what I feel is necessary. Not necessarily the top grade. You want somebody that you can teach, and who is in there for the right reasons to learn, not someone who's just there because they need recognition. Okay, there's definitely a review coming in your life, an important one, and it's about focus. Okay, and that's going to come with some restrictions where you feel like something has stopped and you're going to have to take control. I reckon that's going to be around the 23rd of the month as well. Listen to your intuition. There is a sign of abundance on the horizon, and it's linked to a Piscean. It could also be linked to timing, which would be February, March time. But I'm actually getting 2012 as an important date, 2017 and 2020. So that could be different years for different people, but do check it out because there could be just a repeat pattern that keeps happening with that. Lots of luck on the emotional front. Again, if you're loyal to yourself, you're going to feel more centered, more grounded, and much more secure. And I've got a lot of positive energy circling you, which is the Christ-light energy that will bring you blessings when you really, really need it. Just keep going. You've started a journey. Keep going to the end and do it honestly. Listen to your heart and be true to your heart. So I hope this has helped you, Sagittarius. I wish you a wonderful month of June. And if you would love to or consider like, sharing and subscribing, that would be brilliant. And if you'd like a consultation, then do visit me at the website and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.